Hello to everybody on YouTube who follows me, especially through this journey of reborning a bountiful baby kit that I'm doing right now. I'm on a little bit of adventure. I'm actually learning a lot. If you watched my previous videos, I showed you the supplies, things that I'm going to try. So in my previous video, I went ahead and did like a neutralizing coat on the kit. I started to I took these here and I picked at them and made different patterns. I have a few other ones underneath the baby's head there. Now, I did have this all laid out in my kitchen table. However, being New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, having company, I've had to relocate it temporarily just for storing purposes until I can get the time to get back in the swing of things. And since the beginning of January, life is starting to slow down again, and I'm going to pick this back up. So it's been a few days since I've touched, I don't know, has it been before New Year's Eve? I'm not sure. However, I'm going to tell you, since neutralizing, what I have done. So I went ahead and I neutralized the baby in blue, and I just painted the wedge here, and I blotted it. You could see where I had blotted some of it up there. And then I coated the baby starting at the furthest part of the limb, working upward. So I would start at the hand and then go upward. And then I went ahead and did the mottling layers, same way, painting it and then blotting it off on my little puppy pad there. I even labeled these in the order I did them so I can remember to tell you guys. I did that one first, and then I did this color third, because I did my neutralizing color, and then so forth. I did the purple and then the pink. So, and the colors are very transparent. I went ahead and I actually made them, and to show, there's kind of settled right now at the bottom, but yeah, it's settled, you can tell. So if you mix them up, they'll start to come together again. They're very clear, very transparent. They're not thick, a thin consistency. If you look at it if you pick up some paint, try to see it through the clear glass, you'll just see a small tint of that color. Now, I think in the future, when I neutralize babies, I have learned, I think I'm going to put like a skin color after I neutralize the baby, because the baby seems very light. I usually like people in my family have like olive skin, So, and if you look, I'm more like pink olive, in comparison. So I think I'm going to try to see if I can kind of darken the baby up a little bit. However, my modeling turned out okay. This fell. If you look, you see there's some modeling. The skin is very, very white. But I think the modeling went very well. I don't know if you can really see it. Can you see it? I think it looks amazing. If you're going for a very white, like Caucasian skin, very fair baby. Because remember, I have not done any of the creasing. I have not done any of the creasing, any of the blushing, at all. And remind you, like, this baby is a practice baby. I'm touching it, I know. I was going to try to do it with gloves. This is my experiment. So you see how the modeling is? I think it turned out pretty good for the most part so far. I'm far from done. Looks pretty good. Now, next I think I'm going to do veining next. And then, now, let me tell you a few things I have learned. See this little speck here? Okay. So what I was doing was I would do a layer and then put the baby in the New Wave oven and then do another layer, put the baby in the New Wave oven, da-da-da. Well, I realized the New Wave oven, now mind you, it's used from eBay. What I found was my baby would have specks on her, like the head, and the head, I got to talk to you what happened with the head. So the baby would have specks. So you see this? This is one speck that basically, let's see, is there. I can't get it off. That actually came from the oven. I set my oven 260 degrees Fahrenheit for 7 minutes. So I have a speck. I guess I can turn it into a mole. You know, we have moles. Babies have moles, you know. And then here's another one. I tried to get it off. That is from the oven. As soon as I get the baby out of the oven now, I'm like trying to like look for specks and get the specks off the baby. I'm trying to see if there's another one. I'm going to have to figure out what's the deal. Am I making it too hot? I have no idea. Now, something else I learned. So the last layer I did, okay, I'll put the legs in the New Wave oven. And then I will put the head and the arms because my New Wave oven is relatively small. Okay. The last time that I did this, I was very tired. And I went ahead and put the arms and the head in there. And I went to bed. I let it, and no, I didn't go to bed. What did I do? I set it, then when it beeped and stopped, I went to bed, but I did not take the baby out of the oven. I left the baby in the oven all night long. Well, I don't understand. The head sunk. The baby's head sunk, literally sunk. And then I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, at least this is a practice baby. See them? Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to get it so you can see it better. I did not do a lot of modeling in the face. I kind of blended it so that the face didn't have too much of it. I don't know if you can see how I did that. I did put a little tint of the pink there on the lips. Let's see. So lesson learned, when your baby gets done and it's cool enough, take it out. Don't leave it in overnight. The head sunk. And then my butt puts it on one of the pegs here, thinking it was going to pop up or something. I don't know. But this is going to be for me. I'm not selling it. This is my practice. Little practice, baby. So, but I think I did good. When I did the head, a lot of videos say they start in the back and go up and around. You want to make sure you get it all. And then when you get to the forehead and around the cheeks, just kind of like blend. I'm trying to stay out of, let's see. See? That's another little speck. You see it? That's from my New Wave oven. I can't believe it. So anyway, that's that. That is what I'm up to. I plan on, those are dry, by the way, those things. So anyway, this is my little experimentation. I'm learning a lot. Like not to keep them in the oven overnight while they're cooling down. And I have to really be careful with the specs. I'm going to, after neutralizing, I'm going to go ahead and give it a base color of the skin that I want it to be. I mixed plenty of colors that I have, and I can use again if I needed. But this is so far what I've got. Well, and I think it looks good so far. Very fair tone. And I'm scared to add red because I don't want to make it pink. That's the problem. I don't want to make it pink. So if you have any suggestions, I think I'm going to start on some veining when I can and get that going. But I think I'm going to do the veining because somebody said you can do 3 layers of whatever. Recently I found this out. And then put the baby in the oven. I'm actually going to probably put the veins and then I'll probably do the veins, the creasing, and the blushing and then put it in. Maybe. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I'll let you know what I do. So this is how far I've gotten. This is actually 4 layers. Actually, it's 5 because I did neutralize the baby first. And then I went a little darker when I started doing the mottling. See? On the makeup sponges. Now, I did kind of do, I did not get, I realized I thought I got primary colors at first when I got all my supplies, but I did not. I got like custom colors or whatever. I don't have yellow and I don't have green. So I had to play around and I took, what colors did I take to make this color? I took, let me see, Flesh and Nail Tip. I have to mix it. Yeah, I think I took that to make that color. Flesh. 7 and 8. Oh, so I mixed 2 of them together because I was like, oh my gosh, I don't have yellow, you know. So this is what I've got so far, and I'm gonna work on it more, and then we'll see what it turns into. I don't know if I'm gonna paint the hair. I kind of like rooted babies better, and I practiced on my Mateo once, and I didn't know what I was doing at all. But this is gonna be an adventure. So everybody stay tuned, and thank you for watching very much. Bye-bye.